Hello, collective. I hope you're doing well tonight. Feeling blessed, feeling peaceful, feeling calm. Let's see what the energies say for we, shall we? Spirit, what is it that the collective needs to know about the energies that we have going on for us right now? Judgment. So this is a time of judgment. There is a rebirth happening, a reckoning, and a redemption, an awakening. Some will be receiving a redemption, and some will be receiving a reckoning. Some will be receiving forgiveness, and the challenge to this is the Two of Pentacles. So bringing balance to these decisions of judgment. Somebody's weighing their options. In the subconscious, we've got the Emperor in the reverse. So there's somebody here who's very controlling, rigid and stubborn. Some tyrant is under judgment. In the recent past, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So they have no control, and they are entering into a negative phase. They're very resistant to change. Intentions and expectations. The Hanged Man. So their intention is and expectation is to just, they want to cause delays for you. They want to sacrifice you. That's what they want. They think that sacrificing you is going to get them out of this judgment that they're under. They think that sacrificing you is going to give them this balance that they need. That it's going to pull them up out of this bad luck cycle. What's in the near future? In the near future, we've got the World in the reverse. There's no closure for them. Incompletion. The lens they're looking through is the Eight of Swords in the upright. So they could be in a victim mentality. They could be feeling restricted and isolated. In the environment, whoa, what do we got here? Oh my goodness. So somebody, we've got the Hierophant here is bringing balance. So there's somebody, a society, a religion, a society and its rules, institutions, some form of institution, a religious leader, somebody with a high level of wisdom and commitment is bringing balance, restoring balance to a situation, shining light on something with the Hermit card here in the upright. On something that was causing some sort of worry and depression for somebody, or maybe they're shining a light on a situation which is allowing somebody to move forward into more peaceful waters. And this has this Emperor reversed in a state of Nine of Swords. Perhaps he's in a lot of despair because the Hierophant is restoring balance, shining a light on everything, on all these nightmares. So that people can leave it behind. Hopes and fears. We have the Seven of Swords reversed. Confession, coming clean, rethinking the approach, turning over a new leaf. They're malicious when they got caught. Yeah, this Hierophant is shedding light on these nightmares, on these traumas, and this is allowing people to move on and leave it behind. Somebody got caught, this Emperor reversed, and his friends got caught. They got the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse and the World in the reverse with their judgment. In the outcome, we got movement, the Chariot. There is action being taken. There's a victory over this circumstance. They could be going on a journey somewhere. We got Page of Cups on the bottom, so there's a new love of some sort. Okay then, so judgment is being called on a situation. It's time. It's too late to take action. Judgment is being called. Their challenge is the Two of Pentacles in the upright. Time management. Negotiations. Reciprocity. The law of cause and effect. What you give, you receive. The Emperor reversed. Their dishonesty, by lying I ripped us apart, but it came out in the reverse. So they're not able to confess that they're dishonest. They have a lack of discipline. They're rigid, they're stubborn, they're a tyrant. They believe the stories they tell. They believe the stories they tell. they don't think they're lying. They actually believe the stories they tell. And in the recent past, they're resistant to change, but they came into a negative phase with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Their bad luck is at their doorstep, and they're feeling overwhelmed. The stress from this is draining me, so they're feeling overwhelmed. They want the Hanged Man. They want to release this. They want to sacrifice somebody or something. They want to release this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, this bad luck cycle. There's a lot of gossip going on about this. I'm afraid of what other people will think, so there's people talking. We've got the World in the reverse, so somebody was seeking personal closure, trying to take shortcuts, causing delays for other people, but they're not receiving closure. This is an incompletion. Third-party situations. There were other things that got in the way of us being together. The lens they're looking through is the Eight of Swords. So they're having a lot of negative thoughts. They're in a mental imprisonment. They're feeling restricted. They're in a victim mentality. They could be feeling isolated. Chemistry. I have never felt a passion this intense. I don't know what that is all about. I guess maybe playing on the dark side of stuff is, I don't know, some people kind of get off on that. So the Hierophant is here bringing balance to a situation, shining light on the nightmares, on the traumas. And this is allowing others or someone to move on and leave it behind. Mistakes were made, and they wish they could right their wrongs. Hopes and fears. There could be somebody wanting to confess, to come clean, to reveal the truth because they got caught. They might have responsibilities with the family. They have to take care of their financial and emotional needs. So they might have to confess something to try so that they can take care of their family. Like, they have a family. There's a victory gained over this situation. It is being controlled. Absence. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. So somebody could be taking a journey and being made absent. Because they neglected whatever it was they were supposed to do. They failed to give what people needed. So it's time. It's too late to take action. It's time for judgment. And there is going to be a change. It's time for change. Okay? Time for judgment. Two of Pentacles. So the challenge is bringing balance to something. So there's a reciprocity. It's a give and a take. It's a cause and effect. It's karma, maybe, is in play. Reciprocity. Karma's in play. Balance is being restored. Somebody may lose their wealth. Emperor in the reverse. Believes his own lies. There's a community here about a gift. There's a community here under judgment regarding a gift and what they did with this emperor reversed who was lying to them, but he believed his own lies, so he didn't think he was lying. He thinks he's in the right. He believes everything he says. He probably believes that this gift actually belongs to him, and he's disturbed. Entering a cycle of bad luck, feeling overwhelmed, not wanting to get a message of concern, or not sending a message of concern. There's a hanged man, there's gossip about a main female. The world is upside down. There's something about a third party. There's a main male here. Third party, a main male. A main male is in a third party situation. He chose a third party over the main female. He chose a karmic. And he wanted to sacrifice the main female. He may have tried to sacrifice the main female, and people are gossiping about it. He did not get it's incomplete. He didn't get the closure. He is a main male, but he's under adjudication. He's under adjudication. For what he did, for coming against the lovers. He could have been her past cycle contract, like maybe a spiritual spouse, like maybe life was just sucked, and maybe all of her relationships sucked because he was like over there in the spiritual with this third party karmic situation, sucking the life force energy out of this main female, sacrificing her so that he could have a life of abundance. And he was hoping, as this emperor reversed, who believed his own lies, that this community and he owned this gift that belonged to the main female. He's in an illusion. He's not getting a completion. He's under adjudication. There's an official person he's under adjudication for what he did to the main female coming into her new cycle. Yeah. She has a new relationship coming in for her. That main male is under adjudication by an official person for what he did against these lovers in the new cycle. He's in a self-imposed imprisonment. Chemistry, I've never felt a passion this intense, but it's over money. Passion this intense, it's all over money. It's not even a living object, it's just extravagance. Oh, and there's another one here. And now he's in despair. Where'd that card go? Holy moly. Oh, there it is. Now he's in despair. He's having negative thoughts. He's in victim mentality. He's in despair because of the chemistry, the passion, the intensity with which he went over trying to get this sudden wealth. He wanted, it could be that he was the previous partner of the main female, but rather than build with her, he decided to sacrifice her, steal her divine inheritance, and then give it to this other third party. He wanted to sacrifice his divine partner. Maybe she wasn't nasty enough for him or something. Everybody chooses, right? And so we've got on the distant horizons, there's a wish fulfillment and a new job, it looks like. So we got a wish fulfillment on the distant horizons of a great fortune for this woman who gets an occupation, a new job. So this main female may be getting a new job on the distant horizons, which is going to give her a great fortune. There is a light. The Hierophant is bringing balance and harmony, shining a light on these nightmares that were caused so that she can move on to peace for calmer waters. And there were mistakes made, and somebody wishes that they could right the wrongs. So on the distant horizons, there's a wish fulfillment, great fortune, and maybe a new job. Okay. For that main female. Yeah, these ones, they want to come clean now. They have responsibilities. They could have a child. This main male could have a child with his karmic partner, the one who he was trying to sacrifice his spiritual spouse for. They're not people of high honor. He's got responsibilities, but he's not a person of high honor. Neither is his family. So you gain a victory over this main female. They're going to feel like a part of them is missing without you. She's going to feel like a part of you that her is missing without you. She might have been living on your energy this whole time. And now that you've gained a victory, your absence makes her feel like a part of her is missing because she's no longer feeding on you. And you're going to move forward into your courtship. These ones are in the courthouse right now facing poverty for being a bunch of thieves. They stole innocence and purity from people, and they did it by doing rituals and such in a family room. They wanted to steal the pathway of this marriage for this main female and her house. She's going on a journey. They wanted to go on a journey with this mature man. There's a mature woman there. Yeah, she was expecting that they were going to go on a journey together. They were expecting it. Expectation. And they were expecting this unexpected income. They're false people. But there's a coffin here. That is under a complete end, and there's imprisonment here also. They're very concerned now and in bad health. They can't get this privileged lady out of their head. All that toil and labor that they did. And there's records of it. there's evidence. Marriage. It's time. It's time for sweet love. It's too late for them to take action against your marriage, against your upcoming marriage. Judgment is being called on these people who brought so much against you, trying to steal your sweet love. They're protesting that you are coming into a life of extravagance. Balance is being restored. They will get what they received. They're losing their wealth, and you're coming into a life of extravagance. They're protesting it. The wealth is being transferred. This dominator, the emperor in the reverse, he's a dominator who believes his own lies. He's a dominator who believes his own lies. He's in fright now. He could be depressed and paranoid, stressed out for what he and this community did, coming for the gift of a divine being. They're trying to hide a message of concern. They didn't want to receive this message of concern, or they're trying to hide a message of concern. They are receiving bad luck. They got their wheel of fortune is in reverse. They're going through a negative phase. They're overwhelmed and they're stressed out. They're trying to hide this, and they still want people to work with them. But they got the wheel of fortune in the reverse. They're isolated. They're going to be getting a life of loneliness and disappointment. They're hiding that message of concern. They're not telling people. They want to sacrifice this main female, and there's gossip about it. They're afraid of what other people are going to think about them. They're worried about what people are going to think about them. They're worried about what people are going to think about them. So they're doing a ritual to try to stop the wealth of this main female and the partnerships and the abundance. They're doing rituals to try to sacrifice the main female and stop her wealth and her savings. People are talking about it. He was her spiritual spouse who married a karmic and decided he was going to take a shortcut and steal the divine inheritance of her and give it to his karmic wife. They're doing rituals to try to steal the wealth. They're having conflict right now. There's a dispute, there's a quarrel over what he did, over what he's been doing to come against the new lovers. Or this main male could be in a fight with her kingdom spouse over over what he did to their upcoming relationship. And now there's evidence. This official person has evidence, and this person's under adjudication now. And this King of Swords is having negative thoughts. I'm sorry, Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is having negative thoughts. He's in despair. Victim mentality because of his passion for wealth. He's going through a withdrawal. He's been rejected. He doesn't get an awakening. He doesn't get sudden wealth. He has to quit. He has to quit. This Hierophant is bringing justice. This main female is getting a wish fulfillment on the near horizons. She's getting a great fortune and a new job. Mistakes. He's going to be making right these wrongs. Moving on to calmer waters. She's relaxed, and she's going to be coming into some luck. Perhaps a financial abundance. Some sort of a reward. And lots of peace and tranquility. These people who came against her, they're malicious. But they're coming clean. And they're confessing because they have responsibilities. They have a child. They're not people of high honor. They were trying to rob the main female blind. They were behaving very unfair. They blinded her so that they could steal from her. They blinded her so that they could steal from her. Her spiritual spouse. He decided he didn't like her. So she gains a victory over this. And her absence has whoever his karmic spouse is feeling the absence. It could be that she's no longer able to feed on the energy of this main female because she's too calm. And it stops all of that. They can't steal her blessing or puppet her. She's stubborn. She wants her family. That's her goal. And she has alliances who collaborate with her. They give her aid. She's going to be growing things. And this third wheel enemy who cursed her, they're now bound to the contract of that curse. And they're ill, diseased. But this main female is moving on into her promise. This is the end of all of this. Justice is being served. And good news, those who were in pride and ego are now mentally disturbed. They're getting what they gave her. They're getting what they gave her. Okay. I hope this helps everybody. Have a great night.